Many times, some may have some meaning on something, and others may see a different meaning on the same thing. If somebody says, like, this is waste of time, or how this is going to be useful, the other person may be having a different way of looking at it. I'm going to narrate you a situation which is going to make you understand every small thing what we do in our life matters. Every Sunday morning, a jogger went for a run around the park near his home. Each time the jogger ran by the lake in the park, he saw the same elderly woman sitting at the water's edge with a small metal cage beside her. But one Sunday, the curiosity got the best of the jogger, so he stopped jogging and walked over to her. As he got closer, he realized that the metal cage was, in fact, a small trap. There were three turtles, unharmed, slowly walking around the base of the track. She had a fourth turtle in her lap that she has carefully scrubbing with a brush. Hello, said the jogger. I see you here every Sunday morning. If you don't mind my nosiness, I would love to know what you're doing with these turtles. The elderly woman smiled. I'm cleaning off their shells, she replied. Anything on a turtle's shell, like algae or scum, reduces the turtle's ability to absorb heat, and it impedes its ability to swim. It can also corrode and weaken the shell over time. Wow, that's really nice of you, said the jogger. The elderly lady then explained to the jogger, I spent a couple of hours each Sunday morning relaxing by this lake and helping these little guys out. It's my own strange way of making a difference. But don't most freshwater turtles live their whole lives with algae and scum hanging from their shells? Asked the jogger. Yes, sadly they do, the elderly lady replied. The jogger was confused. Well, then, don't you think your time could be better spent? I mean, I think your efforts are kind and all, but there are freshwater turtles living in lakes all around the world, and 99% of those turtles don't have kind people like you to help them clean off their shells. So, no offense, but how exactly are your efforts? How exactly are your efforts here truly making a difference? The woman giggled aloud. She then looked down at the turtle in her lap, scrubbed off the last piece of algae from its shell, and said, Sweetie, if this little guy could talk, he would tell you, I just made all the difference in the world. What do we take away from this story? In business, as in life, we can make a huge difference to the people around us. It all depends on our actions. We can make a negative difference, making it hard for people to be around us, or we can make a positive difference and attract people around us. We lift them up. Some people understand that by doing something in a certain way leaves an imprint and sets an example of integrity, even though it takes more energy and willpower to do so. While some just care about the bottom line and use that as an excuse for taking shortcuts and not taking responsibility for their actions. So we need to Think about every small thing we do in our life matters. It can
Mm.
cause a change in someone else's life. Stay blessed.